It's time we check back in with Avalanche's AVAX coin, perform some technical analysis and make some predictions on where we can expect to see AVAX go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Avalanche chart, guys. If you're looking to buy Avalanche's AVAX coin or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And I'm just going to zoom out to give you guys a bit of context as to what's going on. For those of you who aren't aware, Luna depegged from UST and AVAX's Avalanche is, of course, very much associated with it. So on that news, we had a big tumble on the chart. But we've certainly not gone to zero like Luna has. So I thought, let's take a look and see exactly where we're sitting right now. If we just zoom in to see what is, I suppose, going on over the past week or so, you can see we hit a low over here on the 12th of May. That low was at $22.33. We're now currently sitting at a value of $31.93 just here. And it's not looking too good at this point in time. We were already in a downtrend. I'm going to just reset the chart. I'm going to try put in place, I suppose, a little bit of a channel to express that to you. We're already in a downtrend, so here's probably the top end of it because, you know, we had our downtrend here, we broke out of it, but unfortunately now we are back in one. Top end right here, 2nd of April. As we go down, you can see this is basically the top end of our channel. A fake out over here, a fake breakout. That is where it tried to get past the 20-day moving average, sitting at $69, but failed and of course kept moving down. The news obviously then started to break in the coming days as well of Luna. So we continued to drop and it was quite a fast drop. Looking at exactly what we're seeing on the chart now, you can see we completely dropped out of the channel at one point. But we are now sitting at the very bottom end of it, although we are still moving downwards. And the pattern that looks like it's playing out right now is a reverse sort of flag pattern. And this is what is considered to be a bearish pattern because basically what we're seeing is a flag continuing the existing momentum, and then we're going to probably, you know, move up the channel as we've seen here, then break downwards once again. So I'm expecting very much that this coin is going to continue to drop unless something very drastic does start to occur. Now, will it? Well, let's take a look at a few more indicators to determine that. Firstly, we know our 20-day moving average unfortunately has crossed below our 200-day and our 50-day. That is another bearish signal. Now, secondly, we're seeing big volume days and they're on the red days. Another bearish signal. People are dumping and people are trying to unfortunately get out of this coin. Now, let's look at, I suppose, a bit of horizontal support and resistance. Where are we sitting from that perspective? Well, our little bottom end of our bounce was just about there. So I'm going to put in place a line here and let's see if that lines up actually with anything. Like, why did we bounce off that point? And you'll see his history shows us that this is a point of major significance. And this is the point of that $21 mark. We've bounced off that many occasions. It's also been a catalyst for breakouts as well. And that is really a major point of support for us. Where is, I suppose, our point of resistance if we were somehow able to break out? Well, coming back up, I'd suggest you'd be looking at about $40 right there. So just above sort of where we currently are sitting. And as you can see, overall, we are, I suppose, sitting basically smack bang in the middle. But what this chart is showing us at the moment is we're going to be moving down to that bottom end of support at the $21 mark unless something major does occur. Let's take a look at a few more indicators as well now, guys. RSI. Now the RSI is showing we are oversold. And we have been for some time, as you can see here. Currently the RSI is at 28.82 in the oversold range again, and we're still sitting below that yellow line, unfortunately. Now, can we keep going down? Well, certainly we can, and it's looking like we've been oversold for so long, it's going to be one of those things where it's hard to get out of that rut. Unless something major happens, once again, we're stuck here for quite some time. MACD, let's have a look at this one. MACD is showing a bit of flattening out. You can see this red period has been absolutely disgusting. In fact, we've had 1, 2, 3 peaks within it. Really, really disgusting there, guys. And you can see now we're not even seeing that 12-day EMA start to swoop up towards the 26-day. In fact, it is running parallel, as you can see. And that is hard, because if we get another shallow or not even across at all, that would mean another red peak will form itself once again. What we need to see is big volumes of buying momentum coming in. That's all that's going to save us now. But at this point in time, things are not looking good. And realistically, we are going to continue down into the lower 20s at a value of $21, being my prediction for today's video, given that we are seeing A, this reverse flag pattern here, B, the downwards channel being maintained, and C, that being our next major point of support for us. That wraps up today's analysis on Avalanche's AVAX coin, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.